Welcome to thuuuunk.
All right. So today's gonna be a little bit more of a show podcast,
We just came home from the Wiz Khalifa concert.
which we're kind of tired now. And there's no alcohol today. Today we're drinking
Yeah.
different kinds of tea. What are you drinking?
I'm drinking a nice cinnamon tea with lots of sugar in it, because y'all don't have milk.
I'm sorry if we ran out. I'm drinking a raspberry tea. It's
Ooh.
very nice. I haven't had tea in a while. Been busy, shucking that juice.
Yeah. My brother, actually, he goes to this, what's it called, charity thing, to church every Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like an event where you basically give out food to the homeless. And every time we usually get like a bunch of food home with us because it doesn't all get picked up.
Okay.
So last Wednesday he just came home with like 30 or something cans of energy drinks
What the fuck?
of some like brand nobody recognized.
Okay, like King Kong or something.
No,
shit like that.
it was red and it was cola flavored.
Ooh. Oh.
But I don't know. I
Yeah.
didn't even get to taste it because he drank it all up. But I think he brought
Alright.
it to school and then like gave it to his classmates or something.
It's like when I come home from work, because every time I go to work nowadays, there's always something new that my coworkers have like got into the store for free.
Okay.
So I bring it home to my family, and they're all like, "What the fuck is this?" And I'm like, "Oh, we have some nuts now, or we have this odd umbrella, stuff like that."
Yeah.
Oh man, did I tell you about the dude in the store today that was like awful?
No, you didn't.
Okay, so I had this old man come in as I was working, and he at first he seemed kind of like one of those odd old people that like they seem a bit confused,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I was like, yeah, okay, whatever, I'm
Like
a
my
server.
grandpa.
Yeah. And I gave him, or he wanted a hot dog, so I made him one. And then he like poured ketchup and mustard all over the fucking thing. And then I find him, I go off and do my own shit, because he was like the last customer in the line. And then I find him later sitting on the ice cream box, that we have, all our ice cream in, just like honking down the hot dog. And when he's done gulping that shit down, he like starts licking the hot dog paper, and just like with his entire face, like you know how dogs lick your face. That's how he licked that paper.
Ooh.
And then he picked up a drink, which I'm pretty sure he stole from this store, because he didn't buy a drink with his hot dog. And he opened that shit with his teeth, and then he just instead of drinking what was inside like a normal person, he started licking the top and just like almost giving the ball like a blowjob, and just like doing that like it's a normal thing, and just like licking the cap and stuff, and then putting it back on, and then he like looked around and like nodded to me and walked away.
All right. Well,
I don't know. It was such a strange customer.
that was a cryptid, a legendary Pokemon,
It sure was.
a shiny form human, as I've been saying recently.
Shiny form human.
Yeah.
God, I have so many of those. There's this one lady. I'm pretty sure she's like on a lot of heavy medication, because she comes in and she's like, "Oh, I'm on my meds again," and she's very old, and she's very, she likes to joke around a lot, like in a kind of what's the word, like-
Charming.
no, not charming, like I got you kind of way.
Okay.
So,
Jokey.
no, not jokey, like making practical jokes, but like, oh, got him, like, I'm a
like a prankster kind of.
yeah, like I'm gonna steal all these bananas and not pay for them, and me going, haha, no, you're not. Please stop. And yeah, she's very fun to talk to because she's very friendly. But I'm also like a little bit concerned because it seems like she's not getting treated the way she should be. Like the meds she's on is not the right kind for her because she really seems kind of gone.
And also, like, it's not that's not your business at all. But like,
Oh yeah, no, like totally.
yeah, I can just like imagine being like, oh, there's something here, but I can't do shit about it.
Yeah.
Kind of.
I guess if I'm gonna keep ranting about my store, I have some beef with my boss, because she has this mindset that we should not allow homeless people in our store because they steal, like all the time. They steal cups, they steal sandwiches, they steal everything. Which, like, I get her, but if they're gonna pay for it, then I don't want to like boot them out of the store. Which sometimes they come in with money.
Yeah.
But like her policy is like no homeless people whatsoever.
Zero tolerance.
Yeah, like today I was minding a line and like taking care of customers and stuff, and I see a homeless woman walk into the store, and she's gonna like get some tea or something, I don't know. And my boss like fucking runs out of the office, runs up to her, grabs the cup out of her hand, and like yells at her to like leave. And then she like
Yikes.
walks up to me and she's like, yeah, they should like fucking ban like begging and stuff, and like politics. And I was like, yeah, man, totally. Don't agree with you at all.
Yeah.
But she's my boss. I can't really say anything. It's like smile and nod kind of, which is a shame.
I know that feel.
Yeah, like I understand her because they're like awful to her business, but the way she's treating them isn't very nice.
Yeah.
Although I will say it's kind of annoying now because most of the homeless people in the area know me now by name, because they'll go up and be like, hey, what's your name and stuff. And I'll answer because I'm a polite person. Like I don't want to.
You're a cashier?
Like, yeah, like I don't want to like not, talk to them like they're people, because they are. But now they'll go up to me after work or on my way to work and like try to socialize with me, and like that's fun like once, but then again, but then like when it's every time I'm on my way to work, I'm like, fuck man, I just want to work, like leave me be, please.
You're getting a click.
I kind of am. Like I have so many like regulars that come in and they're like, hey dog, my man, and I'm like, hey
Wait,
dude, I forgot your name.
Do you go by dog at work or?
I go by Douglas, except for my one coworker. I've never said that they should call me Dogge, but there's one coworker who just started calling me Dogge, and I was like, bless you, you're perfect.
Yeah, are they just like one of those people who just do the typical Swedish nickname to every name?
She's like the most normal person, like normal, like typical Swedish person.
All right.
She's very nice. I'm pretty sure she's trans. Because Daniela said so.
Huh.
Which is pretty cool because she's
Interesting.
like in her 30s and super like the best coworker I have, pretty much, except for like my neighbor, because she's great. Because I live close to my coworker. But yeah, enough about my store. What's been new? What are you been up to?
Yes, we kind of glossed over this, but we were at the Wiz Khalifa concert just now. And it was one of those concerts where just like the artist just comes out, is wearing like a jacket and jeans, he just like sings every word like perfectly, doesn't really go off schedule at all, just like no encore,
no personality, no like talking to the audience.
Yeah, there was literally
like
he said the thing there, like, what artists do when it's like, is this side the most hype? And then they have to like yell, and then the other side. He did that, and that was it.
You like
then like I still thought it was a good concert because it was just like Wiz Khalifa has some good pop rap tunes, so it kind of carried it, and the audience was like going kind of crazy, and everyone was smoking weed. So like I was like,
he left all the hyping to the DJ, which I thought was funny.
Yeah, the DJ was alright.
I don't know. I feel like he was very close to like how my experience to watching Simple Plan.
What?
Yeah,
okay.
Like Simple Plan, the most plastic rock band I know.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Them and like modern Guns N' Roses are like atrocious. They go up. They're like all there for the women and like have no personality and don't talk to the audience and just do their number, and then they go down and they, you know,
Yeah.
talk to the people they find pretty, and then they leave, and it's disgusting.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I got a selfie with the guy from Simple Plan when they were playing.
You did?
Yeah.
He actually.
I still have it.
Yeah.
He looks like he took the selfie from like a really low angle, so he looks like, you know, those animated characters they're like, this is a chunky man, so therefore give him a very bottom heavy face.
God, I feel like such.
It's like you when you take a Snapchat filter photo.
I feel like such a shithead. With thinking back on that concert, because. Okay, I'm sorry, girl, who caught the drumstick with me. You were crying and obviously such a fan, but man, I wanted a drumstick. It's you know, somewhere in my room right now. I don't really know where. Man, you're probably better off listening to other music.
Like, you get so attached to the gear that you catch at concerts.
Yeah, man, like it's so rare.
I remember the 21 Pilots concert. And
don't remind me.
They threw that drumstick right at me. It practically landed on my face.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I'll take this. And then I was like, oh, I have this thing now. And you were so much more into 21 Pilots than me at the time.
Yeah.
And probably still. I don't know.
I still like their music.
I don't really like
their
them
new
that
album isn't really like my thing, but it's growing on me.
Yeah, I think I like it the most out of their albums. But regardless, I caught that drumstick and I still haven't let go, even though I'm not a fan. It's just like, I caught a drumstick.
That was another one of those concerts where like the crowd was amazing, but the artist was like, eh.
God, it was like, since that was inside, it was so sweaty and it was so like humid and horrible.
Full of just like tiny people. Like, I'm a very tall guy, so I tend to be very mindful at concerts. But like, it was so hard to not hurt or like land on someone, I guess, when I was jumping around during that concert. So I just like stood still because I felt so bad. I really didn't want to hurt anyone, and they were all so small, like all like tiny teenage girls.
Yeah, but we were like 16 at the time, right?
Yeah, but I think they were younger.
Yeah,
I think
there were a ton of like 13-year-olds. Mm-hmm. I think 13 was the like what's it called?
Target audience demographic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little bit sad about the drumstick, because when I saw it in your bag, you were like, "Oh man, I was gonna give that to you, but now you saw it, so now you're not."
Oh yeah, that was like the stupidest. Like I feel so sad about that. I was feeling so bad for you about that. I'll give you that drumstick because
no, keep it, like it's yours.
It's rotting on my attic right now.
It's on your fucking attic. Okay, yeah, give me that.
Yeah,
shit.
you're gonna get that shit.
Bitch.
You should have gotten it from the beginning.
Props to Wiz Khalifa for being creative with his like, I guess, crowd balls. No, but like
he had the 4 or 5 huge inflatable blunts just like floating around in the audience.
Because I disappeared from you into the mosh pit. Which, by the way, rap mosh pits. This is the first time I've ever been in one, and it's so different from metal ones. Like I feel like
I haven't been to a metal mosh pit, but I watched YouTube videos and stuff.
Yeah.
But it feels like metal mosh pits are just like fucking crazy. Everyone's going batshit insane, while rap mosh pits are more like focused.
I feel like the difference to me is in a metal concert, you're going there to kind of get some catharsis, right? That's largely what rock music does for me.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like in a metal mosh pit, like it's a lot more about letting that feeling out, while in a rap mosh pit, it's about, you know, having fun, laughing, and you know, jumping around with your boys and stuff.
Yeah, like I think it has a lot to do. Like, yeah, sure, it has a lot to do with the catharsis and the energy and stuff.
Yeah.
But I think I think the music itself has something to do with how the mosh pit forms, because like metal is all like chunk and then like chunk. And then rap is very like steady rhythms.
Yeah.
So I think just while metal is like this extreme outburst, I think that has to do with the music as well, as not, and just like, because I've been to a couple of rap mosh pits before, and they're always like, there always seems to be like some kind of underlying rhythm to them, where like everyone kind of jumps at the same time, you know?
Well, yeah, they jump to the beat and stuff.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like metal mosh pits, like the big difference in how people move is that metal mosh pits is a lot more like pushing around and stuff, while in a rap mosh pits, like you jump into each other, kind of. You jump around in like a fun way.
Yeah, I have to say I do enjoy like rock and indie rock mosh pits a bit more than the rap ones I've been at.
Yeah, like rap ones are fun when they start, but then get repetitive and boring for me. When I go to a mosh pit, I very much more want the catharsis of like getting to move my body and stuff.
Yeah, like I like the mosh pits where you're really sweaty at the end of it.
Yeah. That's so. Oh fuck! Shout out to that one guy that was like miniature Kurt Cobain. He was like half my size and like looked exactly like Kurt Cobain.
Oh my
and
God.
It was during a Korn concert, and he like tossed me across the fucking crowd. Like he ran into me head first, and I just fucking flew. It was so funny because I was with Joachim and I lost him for the rest of the concert.
That's how it should be.
Yeah.
What other concerts have we been to? We were at Watsky recently. Did we talk about that on the last podcast?
No, we didn't actually, because the last podcast was before that.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, we were at Watsky. Shout out to Watsky. Sage, if you haven't listened to him, you definitely should.
It was my second Watsky concert.
My first.
And Dog's first. It was nice. Like he recently dropped a new album, and I wasn't really too like hyped for it. But it's definitely grown on me.
Yeah, for me too. I didn't like the initial listen, then I gave it another go, and kind of it grew on me. And then I found a couple of songs. I'm like, these are my songs. Like Welcome to the Family is like,
yeah, that one's very nice.
So near and dear to me. It's so applicable to my life right now.
I love songs like that.
And just how I feel about my home situation in general, and it's so nice. I had such a good time at that concert. I don't know. I feel like that specific concert venue is like where the best concerts happen.
Yeah, Fryshuset. If you've ever been,
shout out to Fryshuset for
been there.
For anyone who goes there, Sage, if you ever travel from Korea over, you should go there. It's really nice.
When are we gonna drop the Sage lives in Korea joke?
Never.
Okay.
Like it's she lives there.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, I almost got a job at Fryshuset, but they rejected me.
Never mind. Fuck Fryshuset. Fuck those guys.
Oh yeah. By the way, speaking of rejection, my school update. I didn't get in to the school I was applying to.
Yeah, I don't know if we talked about. Okay, so we in between last episode and now there was a podcast episode with our near and dear friend Joachim.
Yeah.
Shout out Juk. He came on, and Veronica got like pissed drunk.
Yeah, like we were like. You said, like, what are the odds you take 3 shots of vodka? And I was like, 2? Or no, I was like 5, I think. And then I said 2, and you did it again. And I said 2 again, and you said something else.
Yeah, it was one of those moments where we were like...
We both wanted.
Yeah, she should take those shots, so we just kept doing it. Like,
yeah. So I just kept saying 2, and then on the third one, Doug got it.
Yeah, so eventually she got... very drunk.
Yeah, very, like, I've never been that drunk before.
Like, the later half of that podcast, you were just, like, rolling around on the floor going, oh, and I was like, Veronica, come back.
We went on, like, multiple walks, and, like, usually when I'm drinking, I can just go to the bathroom, and then I'm, like, completely sober afterwards.
Yeah.
But this time I actually couldn't.
But because it's so chaotic, I don't think we're going to use all the footage. So, Jade? How about you throw in some highlights here?
No off-topic questions. Because I don't want to. No, permission denied. That's an off-topic questions. Next, you have been stopped.
Dun, 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 dun,
we don't actually need to be silent. Like,
dun, 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 dun.
I'm very sorry to those people who were looking forward to having Joachim on the podcast.
There'll be another time, like episode 59 or something. Yeah.
We'll have another one with him where he's fully on, and I'm not embarrassing myself in front of my friend.
I mean, it was all good. It happens to
It was all good. It was all good.
God, have I told you the story of my graduation? Like,
I was at your graduation.
were you? Oh dear. Okay, so Sage. I'm gonna tell you. Fuck, you were there too. Okay.
Tell the viewers. You don't need to tell me.
World, listen. My graduation party. I never in my life have I gone. I want to get piss drunk right now, like as drunk as I can get, except for then. And I got really, really drunk. Veronica was there.
Yeah.
Sage was there. I don't remember this. The entire night is kind of blurred out from the point of I sat down and had my first shot. Like after that, I don't really remember much. But the stories are really fun of that night.
We were in some park, I think.
We were in some park, in like a bougie neighborhood, drinking and laughing and stuff, and like there was one point where we had after like the night had gone chaos and everyone had been like puking in the park and like I was rolling around in my own puke and like it's awful. Apparently, I locked myself into the bathroom.
Oh yeah, right.
at Chase's.
I remember that.
And like sat there quiet, and everyone else were like trying to get a hold of me because I was drunk off my ass and locked in a bathroom, and they were like trying to get a hold of me, but I wouldn't answer. So eventually they had to like lift the door off its hinges and break into the bathroom, and they found me there just sitting there, smiling, turning at them and going,
Oh, hello there.
Okay.
and they were like, "What the fuck, dog? I go to bed." And I was like, "Okay." And
I
then went
think
to
I was
bed.
there as well, but I don't remember this. I must have been sleeping.
Yeah, you probably fall asleep or something. I don't
Yeah.
know.
I fall asleep pretty early.
Yeah.
By the way, right now, past my bedtime.
God, what time is it?
It's
like
11:40.
11:40. God, I quit work 10 minutes ago usually. For those of you who don't know, I work at night. So I only like this is my prime time, you know? Like this is my afternoon.
Yeah.
God, I got to work tomorrow. I don't want to.
I work the best between like 7 and 9:30. That's like
Whoa.
my like zone.
Yeah, I feel like I work best if I wake up really early in the morning to like go for a run or something. I work really well then because I'm like clear-headed and it's like fresh air and stuff.
Yeah, I love going on like walks early in the morning. I should do that more often.
Yeah, or when it's like 4 in the morning and I get like a strike of genius and I just have to sit down and like draw something. Those are the two times when I work the best, I feel.
Yeah.
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 Right now I'm applying to another school. I might move down south.
Yeah.
'Cause,
What the fuck?
yeah, like it was really sudden because my mom was like pushing me to either just like hardcore go on another job search, which I'm really shitty at, or try to find some other whatchamacallit, högskoleutbildning, like university.
Yeah.
So I just like went on Google like fucking University Sweden graphic design, and then the only one I found that was like mildly easy to pull off, like the tests you had to do, and also had like a deadline that wasn't already passed or cost like 30,000 crowns.
Yeah.
That was one like a bunch of kilometers away from where I currently live.
Oh.
Like down south, really like the
What's the like
southernest.
specifics of the course? Is it like graphic design?
It's graphic design, visual communication.
How long is it for?
2 years.
Fucking 2 years?
Yeah.
Oh man, I should probably mention my future plans. Have I?
Yeah.
Have I talked to you
you're
about
like,
my plans to move to Belgium?
no.
Okay, so me and my fiance have been talking a lot about, future plans, settling down, having kids, places we want to live at, how we should do with our careers and stuff. We're both interested in making movies and stuff.
Yeah.
I want to be a producer, but there are no producing like schools or lines in Sweden except for like one. It's fucking super expensive. So we had a talk, and we both kind of really enjoy being in Belgium. We kind of want to live there, and there are schools there for both of us for the different topics we want to.
Both of you.
both of these husbands.
Both of these gays.
Both of these gays. For what we want to study, and
if that happens, we're never gonna see each other.
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably gonna move in like 2 years. Like it's gonna be a while, but then I'll live there
so right
while.
when I come back from Malmö,
Malmö.
right when I come back from Malmö, you're gonna move to Belgium.
That's the current plan at least. Well, life works out weirdly. We'll see. It's 2
Like,
years, but the current plan is to move
assuming-
there and live there for a couple of years and try to establish ourselves in the movie making business in
Yeah.
Belgium. Make French film. Move back to Sweden. Having made French film, have that back us up in a filmmaking career in Sweden,
Yeah,
and then live in Sweden for a while. But I
sounds
like,
good. That sounds iconic as fuck.
At the same time as I'm very hyped for it, I'm also a little scared because I love you and I love Jade and I love all my friends so much, and I'm a little scared to move to a country where they don't speak a language I know. Like in Belgium, they have pretty poor English education, I guess. They don't speak it too well.
You need to learn French.
Yeah, I gotta learn French.
Get on the train.
Yeah, I mean, I got
Choo choo. I just
gotta get on fucking. The Duolingo owl is out to kill me. By the way, it fucking sends me emails all the time, going, "Hey, where are you? Why aren't you using me yet?"
Yeah, I actually lost my 79-day French streak yesterday because my phone
Whoa.
broke down 2 days ago, and I didn't have the time nor energy to go on my computer and do Duolingo. So I was just like, fuck it.
Yeah, you're lucky you didn't lose a finger. The owl would fucking be pissed.
Yeah. I do hear like an owl outside my window often. I wonder if that's a duo.
Oh dear, maybe it is.
Oh dear. Well,
yeah. But yeah, I gotta learn French, and I gotta.
He'll never get me alive. Anyways, what were you saying?
I don't know. I gotta. I'm a little bit like. I really want this to happen, but of course there are concerns because.
Yeah.
I mean, how like living away from not only from like all my friends and stuff, but also like my D&D group.
Yeah.
Like you and I both play D&D every Sunday, and we have for the past like 4 years.
Yeah, that's like the biggest thing that I'm like, maybe I shouldn't go move because I won't get to play D&D with y'all.
If that happens, I'm gonna have a serious sit down with our DM, dear old Victor, and talk to him about how we should probably get like a proper audio and mic setup going so we can continue the sessions as people move away from each other, because I really want this to be like a
I should get like nice webcams and condenser microphones and shit.
Yeah, man. I really don't want life to be the reason the D&D group ends.
Yeah.
Like we're having so much fun.
You want death to be it?
No, it should never end.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Our children will go when we can't no more.
Oh fuck! I'm so excited to teach my kids how to play Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be so difficult.
I swear.
Like okay, what's gonna happen when we teach our children D&D?
They're not gonna be into it at all.
Yeah, we're gonna teach them when they're like 7 or something, and they're not gonna be into it at all.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna be super bummed about it, and then when they're like 15, they're gonna get into it again.
Yeah, I
and
feel
we're
like
gonna be like, told you.
I feel like I'm gonna like wanna throw my interests on my children and like try to make them nerds, and thereby they're gonna become like total shads.
Yeah.
Which like I'll love my kids
but like
no matter what.
They'll become like the good type of shad who knows all the nerd things.
Yeah. We're gonna have woke children,
Yeah.
It's gonna be good.
I'm gonna feed my children good art.
Oh man.
Mom, we're starving. What are we having for dinner today? It's good art, honey.
Fucking
Here,
painting.
take some Tarantino.
Do you want the Mona Lisa or do you want Starry Night?
Actually, have I told you about my Van Gogh book?
You have a Van Gogh book?
I have a Van Gogh book, and
Oh.
I've had it for years,
Yeah.
or like 2 years maybe. I got it from my brother as a birthday gift, and I was like, just like, okay, this is kind of cool, and I never looked into it. Like I never opened it.
You never opened. You just like.
But then
you had it, but you never opened your eyes. You just like.
I never opened the book. So when I finally opened it, like a few days ago, maybe like a week ago,
Yeah.
it turns out it has all of the like Van Gogh's most important work, and you
Oh.
can remove them from the pages.
What?
So they're like maybe 50, 60 posters of Van Gogh
Holy crap.
in one book.
You know he's my favorite painter, right?
Yeah, you're gonna get one of those.
I'm.
You can have Starry Night.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I'm gonna steal
I don't
Starry Night
much
from
care
you.
for that painting, anyways.
I love that painting. It's one of my favorite paintings. of
Yeah,
all
I
time.
mostly love Van Gogh for the wheat fields
I love the wheat fields as
and
well.
the
They're very
self-portraits.
peaceful. You know, because we're having a more show podcast and we're talking a little bit more calmly. I'm gonna get a little bit introspective now.
All right. Yeah.
I was watching. So Endgame came out, right? I'm not gonna spoil Endgame, but Endgame came out.
Snape kills Dumbledore.
Snape kills Dumbledore, and as the gang was on their way to Mount Doom, no, but I after watching the movie, I was on a Marvel craze. I watched a bunch of different interviews,
Yeah.
and I stumbled upon this really old interview with Chris Evans, the guy who plays Captain America,
Yeah.
and he was asked the question of if you could give your younger self advice, like any advice, what would it be?
Yeah, that's an interesting question.
Yeah, what he said really got to me because all he said was shh, just that, just shh.
Oh.
And as a person whose head is very busy and life is very chaotic, that really stuck with me. So now I try to, in my everyday life, when everything seems, hectic and chaotic and my thoughts aren't working, I just shh, and it brings me a certain form of peace. It's very nice.
Yeah.
If not that, I think the advice I'd give my younger self would be have patience, and don't be so, hey, you little shit. Don't be so like one track minded. Listen to other people. Like
Yeah.
it's you're gonna learn this in a couple of years, but other people's perspectives are the fucking bomb. All right, like do that.
Yeah.
What'd you say to your younger self?
I've been thinking about it quite a lot. I'm always out for like self-improvement and looking for like ways to kind of get my mind in the right place.
Good.
So like I always get new things to think about, but
God, Jade, I feel like you should add like some birds over this and like some like forest sounds just to like add to the mood.
just search for like yoga music and you'll find
Yeah,
something good.
some like Wii Fit trainer just like supporting us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like one thing that I'd really like my younger self to know, if I could, was to like stop caring as much.
Yeah.
Like I've always been the type of person who cares a lot about others' opinions of me.
Yeah.
And I'm still in trying to let that go, sort of. And I know a lot of people, including you, who are very like self-dignified and just like do whatever they feel like they need to do, no matter what. And I always looked up to those people, but because just like I thought personally they were cool, not because like I knew anything why. So I always just like tried to be like them instead of just trying to be myself.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, I want to talk about Endgame now, but
You cannot.
I can't.
I haven't seen it.
I'm not gonna, but whip on that. No, but like I know I come off as a very like self-dignified person. I don't really care about other people's opinions, but I think I do actually care a lot about. I care about how I come across to others, in the sense that I care very much about understanding other people, and I want people to understand me just as well as I understand them. And if I feel like my point wasn't put across well enough, that really gets to me. So in that sense, I do care about what other people would think. But the rest, like, whatever.
Mostly, like, what I mean, like, you don't really have any regrets.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, that's an active choice I made in life. Just I can't care for them.
Yeah.
Like, you live with your actions.
Yes, that's very dignified of you.
Yeah. Do you have any regrets?
Like, I of
you,
course
you regret your fucking opinion on blueberries, bitch.
No, you want to go there? Do you actually want to go there?
Yeah, let's fucking go.
All right. Yeah. So this bitch over here thinks blueberries are purple.
Knows. They're purple. Listen, blueberries
listen.
are they have like a bluish tint to them, but they are purple on the inside, and thus it shines through on their skin. Blueberries are not fucking blue.
Listen, they have purple juice. I'll give you that.
If you look at the fucking, if you look at the sky, and you look at a blueberry, they're not the same color.
Well, of course, the sky is like fucking regular blue, like sky blue.
Yeah, and a blueberry is fucking not regular blue. It's purple.
A blueberry is like a deep blue, which is of course closer to purple than sky.
I agree that it has a
like fair. A sky is pretty much like turquoise almost.
I agree that a blueberry has like a deep blue shine to it, but it has like, unless we're talking American blueberries, if we're talking like proper Swedish forested blueberries, they are purple.
Like, we've already established, like, that I've lost this argument because I'm slightly colorblind, apparently.
I'm actually colorblind as well.
We've asked a ton of people, and everyone says purple all the time. I actually got my mom to agree with me, because she thinks they're blue as well now.
You know, I'll fight your mom any day of the week.
Yeah, I know you.
I love your mom. She's great.
My mom's great.
She's very supportive.
Yeah, and Jade was like she always says, like, oh, you're both right.
Yeah.
So
yeah, like where you and I can be very contrarian. Both of them are kind of like, well, I think both are valid. Like not in the like, well, consider this, but more like, y'all are good memes.
I just want to point out a thing when we were having this argument initially.
Mm-hmm. It's been going on for years, by the way.
Yeah, like not initially then. Like last summer, we were all, like, 4 of us maybe. I think it was you, me, Victor, and Sage and Jade, something like that.
Yeah.
We were sitting in my kitchen, and we were having this argument, and I was like, please just stop. And I was like, okay, fuck you. I'll run into the nearby forest and pick some blueberries.
Yeah.
So I did. And then I came back, and I was like, they're blue, right? And I was like, nobody really like got to the point. And then Dog just takes them all and eats them. Destruction of evidence.
1, a hungry hippo eats. 2, they were, first of all, not ripe. An unripe blueberry does look bluer. That I can settle with. But a ripe, thick little boy will be purple.
So a blueberry, when it's in the absolute, like,
when it's in blueberry,
when it's in the very specific point that you were right in.
No.
Then it's the color that's defining it.
When you think of a blueberry, you think of a specific size, right? When it's that specific size, when it's small. The commercial blueberry size and not the like fucking acorn that you gave me.
No, but like
then it's purple.
The blueberries in our forest.
And also those blueberries were not like some were like very blue, some were like more purple tinted because they were growing bigger.
Like the blueberries in our forest outside of my house. They are like, they never get very big.
Like, yeah, so but those were like almost as small as my nuts. Like, they were tiny.
Wow, okay.
Like, you can't.
Like, they were like average, if I remember correctly. They were like average size for the blueberries over there.
God, Jade is gonna hate us for this. Jade despises us.
Yeah. What are some other petty arguments we've had?
Oh God, I feel like we've had a few.
I have a very specific memory of us being in a school hallway discussing something. Maybe that was the blueberry thing as well.
I don't know. Jade put some elevator music while we figured this out.
Or just cut out the silence.
Or do what I said.
Okay, but for real though.
I don't know, like, I guess we're just wholesome. We don't have any.
Yeah, no,
we
like,
don't have any arguments anymore. We're
we
just
get into very like hot spurs, but then it never really matters usually.
yeah.
So we don't remember it.
Yeah, I mean it's very like heat of the moment thing. It's like me realizing that like football is a ball that you hit with your foot, like that kind of like.
Can you please talk about cram?
What is cram?
You
like the Swedish
once in
edible thing cram.
in our D&D chat, our lovely D&D kick chat, Dog at like I think it was like 1 a.m. in the morning.
No, I was at work, so this was at like 10. It was
Okay.
closing, and I was laughing my ass off, and my customers were like giving me the like
Yeah.
confused like Pikachu.
You
look, like,
tell the story because you know it better.
money. Okay, so basically, I was boring at work. I was alone. There were like 3 people in the store maybe, browsing stuff, and I was just talking to my D&D group. And I put down my phone and I look to my side and I see like moisturizer for your hands, and in Swedish that's called handkräm, which means like hand cream for your hands.
Hand cream, hand crème.
Yeah, and I never realized. I had such a like moment because I never realized that it's like the 2 words combined makes the item. Like
Yeah.
cream for your hands makes hand cream,
Yeah, and
right?
then,
Like makes moisturizer for your hands.
yeah, like
And then I just like my mind just fucking like imploded on itself as I just like realized that like football or like is a ball that you kick with your feet, or like basketball is a ball that you hit in a basket and stuff
Yeah.
like that. I just fucking like brush for your teeth.
from my perspective, Dogge basically just wrote in the kick chat, handkräm, fotkräm, tandkräm, kräm. Like the last one was just kräm in all caps.
Yeah, because my head was like I was soaring through galaxies at that point. I was like so like awestruck, like glitter just like pouring down my ass cheeks,
Yeah.
you know, like it was
Everyone was
such
like,
a revelation, and I got so much shit for it by everyone. 'Cause
yeah,
they're
everyone was like,
obviously.
either everyone was like, Dogge, are you okay? Or everyone was like, you're so stupid.
You know, I'll live up to that though.
Like either you're not okay or you're stupid,
Yeah,
or both at the same time.
yeah. Oh
I
god,
certainly know that.
how fuck you.
No, like for me.
Oh. Have you seen that TikTok of the girl going, so wait, are you like, wait, so you were like all black and stuff, so are you like emo? Have
I
you seen
haven't
that?
s-
Oh
I
my
haven't
god,
seen
okay. I'm gonna have, wait, okay, Jay, pause. I'm gonna have to show Veronica this. Fucking TikTok.
Like if we add
You
the
okay?
other
Yeah, yeah.
podcast in there, we got like almost enough.
TikTok, emo, meme, video. Okay, wait, emo. This is not gonna show up. No, okay, I can't find it.
Recite the TikTok.
I did already.
Like is that it?
Yeah.
Is there no like?
It's just the her inflections are so like spot on.
Okay. Who is she? Is she like
I don't know. I don't use TikTok. All right.
emo critic?
I guess we cut back here or something. What are we gonna talk about next?
3, 2, 1.
What's your opinion on Buzz Lightyear?
We can't just end it there. Like I didn't see the TikTok because Doug tried to look it up and he couldn't find it. No,
But I'm
Buzz Lightyear is a daddy.
right. But what can like he? I feel like he's the definition of twonk. Because he's not. He's hunky, but he's not.
Twonk,
Yeah, twonk.
not twunk.
Oh, have I been saying it wrong?
You know, twonk, the combination of twink and honk.
I guess.
Is that the fuck?
I-
That's oh my god! That's the fucking. No, wait, no. We stumbled
Doubts are
upon.
taking over, Jade.
We
Jade,
stu-
call the police.
We stumbled upon something great here. Clowns are officially gay culture. There, I said it.
How could you?
A twunk is a twink and a clown.
I guess I should have thunk before I twunk.
The drummer didn't even want to finish the symbol.
Finish like your mom.
Finish like my mom. Finish what? The
I don't
marathon?
know her homework. Is she studying to become like a pastor or something?
No, I don't know. Diakon, I don't know what that
Alright,
is in English. But
back to the original point. I believe Buzz Lightyear is a twunk.
you mean a twunk, right?
Twunk.
Not a twunk.
Oh no, the microphone! Shit, it fell. Oh no.
You know what they say?
When in Rome.
Two's a coincidence. Three's a pattern.
It's only falling one. Okay, cut back. All right. But I believe because he isn't like proper hunk material.
I would say he's very hunk.
Is he though?
He's very not twink at all.
I mean, like his inflections and like looking at that cowboy
Like
booty.
no, like Woody is a twink. Whole beak.
Woody is a definition of a twink.
Yeah.
And the Potato Man is a bear. The Potato Man is a bear. You can't. And the dinosaur,
the Potato
the
Man
dinosaur is a bink. The combo of bear and a twink.
Let me finish. The Potato Man isn't gay.
That's true. You know what? That's fair. But he is gay culture. Everyone knows a potato dad, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay. What's a bink?
What's a bink?
Yeah.
The combination when you're not quite a bear, and not quite a twink, something in the between.
Isn't that what a cub is?
I guess. I like the term bink more.
Bink is pretty good.
Bink.
But I feel like bear and twink are such polar opposites.
Yeah, but then you look at the dinosaur from fucking Toy Story, and that's what you get.
I'm not gonna argue against that because I don't know shit about the dinosaur from Toy Story. I haven't seen that movie in like 10 years.
They're making a new Toy Story. What's your take?
I haven't seen the trailer.
Oh fuck.
It's probably gonna be good. All the Toy Story movies have been good so far.
Yeah, I haven't seen the trailer either. I really hope it's good and not just like a Disney cash grab, you know?
I did like the fact that the last one, the Toy Story 3, ended on such a like closing note. So in one sense, I guess I'm kind of sad that they're making a new one.
Yeah.
Have you heard like the reason? This blew my mind so bad when the reason Disney are making all of these new remakes of like Dumbo and Lion King and stuff is because the copyright for the old ones are running out. So they have to make new ones in order to keep the copyright.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Fuck Disney. Like
fuck Disney.
I love a lot of their content, but fuck them as a company. Like the creators are cool, but like
I do
if
like
I could fist someone. It'd be
just
Disney.
in general.
Yeah, if I could just in general, you know.
Like sometimes I think of Disney as like and I think of it being like very conflicted because I like so many Disney movies. But thinking about how many blooming animation companies that Disney fucked over in the beginning of the like 40th century or whatever. No, not 40th.
20th.
Yeah,
like,
the 40s and stuff.
Oh,
it would have been
back in the 1900s and also like in the beginning of the 20th century, they also fucked them over like hard time.
We would have had so many amazing animation companies instead of this one monopoly.
Yeah,
it would have been great.
Late stage capitalism, like if you're gonna listen, kids, if you're gonna fist late stage capitalism, make sure to wear a form of rubber glove or any other form of protection because you don't want to catch that shit. It's a bad STD. It's like it's like almost worse than AIDS, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, that's Thuuuunk.